Hello, my homies. One smart cat doing some The Last Spell. Music is kicking in right now. This game has the coolest fucking music. Listen to that. That's so fucking good. So, the reason I am doing The Last Spell today is, if you are watching this the day that I am putting it out, today is my actual birthday. July the 27th is the day I was born very, very, very long ago. And honestly, this is the game that I'm playing right now, like on my own. Like, I've been playing The Last Spell for a while, for like pretty much the last week. And I'm just gonna record what I'm playing instead of, you know, trying to record something specific. This is what I'm enjoying playing right now, so this is what I'm gonna record for today. Fuck it. All right, so real quick, if you know nothing about this game, basically it's a defense game that you use your little people here to defend against hordes and hordes of zombies and stuff. All this purple mist is where they're able to come out from. They come out from different directions, you know, depending on what wave you're on and stuff. Like on this next wave, they're going to come from here and they're going to come from here. And you get to do a lot of different things. It's a lot to go through. I'm not going to go through all of it. You'll just see while I'm playing. But your different people are able to have different builds. Like this guy started out as a mage, like, you know, doing spells from like a spell book. But now I have these two scepters that he carries. And the further he runs towards somebody, like there's this mechanic called momentum, and the further he runs towards somebody and then he bashes them with one of these scepters, it does like a cumulative damage. Like it does an insane amount of damage. So this guy used to be a mage that was shooting spells. Now he just runs around bonking people with scepters, and I honestly fucking love it. But yeah, I have that guy. I have an archer. I have somebody with a sword and a hammer. And I just got this person right now. This is somebody with a rifle. And essentially, it's turn-based. Your team goes first after all the zombies show up. You shoot as many of them as you can. Then the zombies move forward and they hit. It's honestly, it's a lot. There's a lot of different stuff in it, but you'll see. Essentially, what we're trying to do is protect this guy right here, because the story of this game is like super fucking interesting. The short version of it is basically, you know, it's a fantasy world, and the wizards, a group of wizards, basically came up with how to make a nuke, like a magical nuke, and they nuked one of the other empires. And whenever that happened, all the other empires was like, oh man, we need to get our hands on these magical nukes. So everybody learned how to make magical nukes, and everybody started magically nuking each other, to the point that like this purple mist started to come out and zombies started coming out of the purple mist. So everybody blamed the mages, because the mages, you know, they made the magical nukes. And the mages are like, whoa, look, we can fix this, we can fix this. All we have to do is one last spell, which is the name of the game. And the one last spell is basically cracking through the magical seals and just completely getting rid of magic, like altogether, like in the world, which I think is a really cool concept. The fact that like the last spell is, you know, a spell to get rid of all the magic in the world, which is pretty fucking cool. So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna start playing and see what happens. I'm not super far into the game. This is actually my first run that I've ever done on this game, but this is currently my third city. The first city is like tutorial, you're gonna lose it. The second city, you build up some people and eventually they break their seal, and then it takes you to the third city. So now I'm on the third city, and I very well might lose on this recording, because look how fucking close this fog is. So like right here on the line, this is where the zombies are gonna start coming from. So I don't have that very many defenses, so I might very well lose like on this one that I'm actually recording on. So yeah, let's get to it. All right. So all of these guys have come through. They took swipes at some of my people. I have one crossbow right here. He already shot that guy. I have one crossbow right here. He shot somebody. And so this is my runaround guy that the further he runs, the more damage he does. I don't really have anywhere to run with him right now. But like I said, he is my mage. So he also has a scroll of meteor shower, which does pretty good. I kind of want to get these guys. I can't get them off me because they're too close. What's the most amount of damage I could do? I could get all these guys. That's not going to hit my wall, is it? It's going to hit that thing, but oh well, fuck it. And then what do I have? I have the offhand. Also the hammer of faith. Well, like I could just run this way. This guy has 13 movement. I gave him a whole lot of movement. So I'm actually gonna run and then run back. And now my momentum's up to 6. So it's gonna take plus 270% extra damage with this bonk. Yeah, so he's dead as fuck. I have 2 bonking sticks. I have my main bonking stick and a side bonking stick. And over here is the action points. Every single thing costs, like this costs 1 action, this costs 2 action, so on and so forth. I might as well bonk one more guy. How much more speed do I have? 7. So let's do this. Get one more bonk in. And then we'll come back up here. Now let me go to this person. She has a very cool like area attack. So she hits the ground in front of her and then like everything around her also takes damage. So she's able to do decent on her own. What else can we clear? We have 3 more action points with her. I think we should do this, which will do 2 damage in front of her. Get rid of both of them. I still have a lot of movement. That guy looks like he's going that way. How many uses do I have out of this scroll? You can get items and stuff too that lets you do, you know, extra stuff on your turns and stuff. And there's a lot to this game, honestly. I've been having a lot of fun messing around with it. I'm gonna go ahead and bring her all the way over here. You know what? I don't want to bring her all the way over here because I want to keep them kind of separated. I'm just gonna go ahead and bash this dude. And then I'm gonna come back over here. And I'm gonna armor up. This is only the first round of the night. There's a lot more rounds, so no point in getting super crazy right now. Why can't I do that? Oh, I can. Looks grayed out. That's weird. That's fucking cool. I've never used her before. I literally just got her whenever I started recording this video. So we could cheer her, make her do more damage. And you can go back and forth and do, you know, whatever you want to do. In whatever order you want. Try to get the most out of all of this stuff. Move over here, get a the way you're facing actually like affects the direction of your stuff. Like in front of her, they go horizontally. Like how do I explain it? like the way that she's facing, the squares are horizontal in front of her. But if I do it over here, the squares now go like up and down. You see what I mean? I don't know if I'm explaining that right. I went out for a while last night. So I'm a little discombobulated. All right, now we have one more action with her. Get rid of that. Go ahead and move her back over here. That's a big dude. Let's see if I can kill him with an assassination. Ooh, that does so much damage. And we have one shot left. She's the closest to the door. Let's see if we can kill her. Ooh, not quite. I'm gonna use this poison stuff just to make sure that she dies. All right, and then they're poisoned, so they should die on their next turn. So now that I've done all of my stuff, I hit the end turn button, and now they're gonna move forward, and there's gonna be more shit. So. What is this guy going? I don't like that guy going around. So these wooden walls I can see through, and I can basically shoot through them. These stone walls I can't see through. So like that's why I can't shoot this guy, because he's come around on the stone wall, which I really don't like. I don't know why he went that way. And it looks like this guy's going to try to go that way too. I'm going to have to stop them from going that way. I don't like that they're going around. Let's go ahead and do... How much damage can we get? We get 3. We get 3. Get these guys off the wall. Ooh, none of them died. There you go, that's better. How many action points do I have? I have 2 left. We're gonna have to go around to get that guy. This chick's movement speed sucks. That doesn't do a lot of damage, but like it slows them down. Assassin. What's this? Rifle shot. That's just... Why does that cost 2? That must do a lot of damage. That costs a lot. I don't like that. She can handle these guys right here. I'm gonna have her start making her way to come out this gate and get that guy, because that guy's gonna... That one guy's gonna start fucking something up over here, and I don't want that. All right, go back over here. Let's go over here. Do a little bit of smacky smacky. Very nice. Smack this one big dude right next to us. Very nice. Alright, we used up all of his stuff. He has an assassination scroll on him. Get rid of that guy over there. Ooh, that guy took the hit like a champ. I want to take care of this guy's a big guy and that guy's a big guy. So let's go ahead and... how far does this go? Go here. Do this first. This is a spell that spreads, so it hits one guy and then it might be able to hit a few more. We'll do that here as well. I only got 2 of them on that one. All right, these guys over here are handling it pretty good. Go ahead and move them back into position. And that's it. We're done again on this one. The one hero that didn't move. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, this guy's gonna like straight up come in. Ooh. Okay, we don't have to worry about that guy. I forgot that I had a crossbow right here. So the crossbow took care of that guy. That's good to know. There's still more trying to go that way though. There's so much shit. Where's my guy? There she is. Let's do another big thing right here. This also stuns them too. So each one of those that has a star, they're actually stunned for the next round. If I let them survive that long. I'm gonna try to make my way over here. Do another one of these. So every time I do that one, it costs me 2 action points and 2 mana. So those are my action, that's my mana, that's my movement. So you do have to try to, you know, manage your resources in what you're deciding to do. But sometimes you don't have a choice, and you just have to. Sometimes, like, there's not a good choice, and you just have to hope for the best. Ooh, that was a great one. That was awesome. I have 1 energy left. I can run around and smack this big dude. I think I want to do that. So much damage. And I'm gonna bring him back over here because these guys can like murder these heroes if they get good hits in. It doesn't take much for them to go down. Oh, I could get one more smack in. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Does he have anything else? He can do another assassination. Go ahead and assassinate. Get rid of this guy. Or not. Or I'll just miss. That's cool. No problem. Alright, well, she doesn't have to go all the way around anymore because I completely forgot about that gun. So, I think I'm just going to have her help right here. No, she needs to go back over here and clean up her own stuff. She got it. She's fine. What is that? 4, 4... So we're getting closer to the end of the night. I still have 40 more enemies that I need to kill before this night ends. Oh, she has the cheer ability too? I didn't remember what all these people have. So she just cheered her. Now she's going to do extra damage and shit. Very nice. That's so good. I need to make these guys cheer each other before I do anything else. I'm not playing it very min-maxy. It's just shooting them down. Okay, I think that's everything. And like the stuff about this game too is whenever you get hurt and whenever you use your mana, like in between each round, you don't just immediately get it all back. Like this lady gets seven mana every round, and that's like every night. Like this entire night is one round. So like all the mana that I'm using and the damage that I'm taking, once this night is over, I don't just get that all back. Like I only get a little bit back. So it's very, very resource management whenever it comes to your mana, your health, your gold, so you can buy equipment, and even building shit, like building these walls and all this stuff. It all took material. See, like I only have one material left. So it's a lot to think about, but it's honestly a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying playing this game. Where are you going? Alright. So that one crop. Ooh, that hurt. That guy missed. They're breaking in. That guy hit the fuck out of me. I need this guy to move so I can do meteor shower. 7, 8, 9. Where's my meteor shower gonna hit exactly? Alright, so he just moves over one, he'll be okay. Very nice, very nice. This guy does not want to die. I had to waste a lot of resources on that dude. My boy over here is surrounded. Very nice. Stunned a couple of them. That's very good. I don't like that he's stuck right here. And I can't move to get momentum. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get this guy out of here. All right, jump over the wall. Yeah, I don't want that guy to die. He does a lot of damage. It's like if he runs a lot in order to do the running scepter hit, he does an insane amount of fucking damage. So I really don't want him to die. All right, back to these guys. Oh, I remember this time. Let's cheer each other on. You cheer him. You cheer him. Very nice. See, these two guys are cheering for each other. They're helping each other out. We got that. Very nice, very nice. That one survived. All right, we're getting close to wiping all these guys out. So this guy is going to come around. There's two people coming around over here. Hopefully these crossbows will kill him. All right, that's it. I don't have anything else yet. Poison killed some people. That guy is standing tough. Stop, you bastards. All right, so I think it's just these guys left that are on the field. So I don't think I need to waste a meteor on these guys. Let's see if I can kill them with this. I killed most of them. just start cleaning these guys up. And then this guy has a lot of movement. He might be able to get to that dude over there. Ah, just out of reach. I could do... I'll do this, see if he dies from that. Nope. Alright, we'll just do evasion to raise his defense. And on the next turn, he'll kill him. He can move further this way. This guy should die on the next turn from this crossbow, but just in case, we'll bring him over here to get him. What's going on this side? Suppressing fire. And... God damn. What is this guy? This guy's tough. Oh, this is the big guy with an axe. Okay, yeah, that's why he's so tough. Throw some poison at him. Ooh. There we go. So it's just these two and then these two. All right, we should be good. We still have 7 action points. Oh, she has 3, but she can't do anything. She has 1. Can he reach this other guy? No line of sight. And she can't see them because of the wall. She might be able to see this guy. There's like a tiny piece of wall right here that is like protecting this dude. All right, yeah, we can't do anything. All right, that guy's finally dead. Oh, you broke my wall, you son of a bitch. What's happening here? I think this wall is like literally blocking me. Why can't I walk that way? This guy could walk that way. Does she just not have any movement? Oh, wow. Her movement sucks. Okay. That's good to know. And then with this guy, this is our last guy. He's not very healthy. I have 9 movement with this person. Let's just walk back and forth. And we're gonna knock the shit out of this dude. So my magic bash is at 400% more than what it should be because of that moving that I was walking around. So how much damage does this do? Yeah, 760 damage. It's so good. And then we get totals, we get XP, people are able to level up. We get tainted essence. We're able to trade that in for stuff. Okay, so now this is the next morning. We're not going to go through this one. I'm just showing you what it is. This fog sometimes recedes, sometimes it goes forward. It looks like it stayed the same on this night. So this upcoming night, there's going to be people coming from here. There's going to be people coming from here. And then what I do now during the day is I prepare for the night. Like I level up my people. I can go over here and turn in that purple stuff that I got with this lady. Yeah, so I have, you know, almost 2,000 of this purple essence. and I can use it to get different upgrades. I can use it to get different weapons. I can use it to, well, this just gives me the ability to get different stuff. Like I can make new buildings if I want to do all that stuff. Pretty cool. A lot of different things that you're able to do with that. And then you level your people up. As you level your people up, they get tiny little buffs through here. And then they get all these little different perks that all do different things. You're able to buy different gear, and depending on what gear you have is what they're able to do. So like if somebody holds the rifle, then they're able to do the rifle shot and stuff like that. If that same person is holding a tome, then now they do magic stuff. So you can switch around your people like pretty easily, but typically, you know, any specific character is going to go lean towards one better thing than the other. Like we have her as an archer, and her accuracy is like very good and all that stuff. That's why I have her as an archer. So there's a lot to this game, and like I said, this is kind of what I've been playing for like the last week, just on my own. And since I was having so much fun with it, you know, I decided I was just gonna record this video because this is something that I was playing anyway. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If anybody wants to see more of this, you know, I can record more of it. This was just something I wanted to do. It being my birthday and all that, I just wanted to record what I was actually having fun doing. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I see you in another one of my videos. And wee!